The Tony Award-winning director, numerous Broadway hits including Raisin in the Sun, Fences, and The Mountaintop. I've seen them all. His most recent Broadway production, Children of a Lesser God, is nominated for a Tony. Throughout his decades-long career, Leon's work focused on diversity, inclusion, and influencing social change. In his new memoir, Take You Wherever You Go, interesting title, Leon writes about his humble beginnings, growing up in Tallahassee, Florida with his grandmother. Kenny Leon joins us at the table. Or do we call you Handsome Lion King? Because that's what your name means. Kenneth means handsome. Leon means
lion. Or Leroy means king.
That's right.
Felicia Rashad told me that.
Handsome Lion King.
Or Mr. Mr. Irresistible.
I'll go with Kenny Leon.
You'll go with Kenny Leon. But when you sat down, Norah said you win the prize for best shoes at the table. We should get a shot of those shoes. And once again, it leads to a story about your grandmother, because your grandmother said to you what?
She said, take you wherever you go. And I wear these shoes to remember her.
Yeah.
Because these shoes remind me to stay grounded and remember that you're just a country boy from Tallahassee, Florida, who grew up in St. Petersburg.
Yeah, your grandmother Mamie, you write about her, and your mom, Annie Ruth, had a big, big, big influence on your life.
Absolutely.
As most grandmothers and mothers do, but this seemed especially close for you, to me.
Absolutely. My grandmother had 13 children.
Whoa.
So I felt like I was her 14th after her kids were out of the house. And I had the fortune of living with her the early years of my life, you know. So we would sit out in the country of Tallahassee, Florida, on a small farm and watch cars go by. Like, that's my car, that's your car.
Yeah.
And those are some great times. And then I later went to live with my mother and stepfather in St. Petersburg, Florida.
And how did that lead you to Broadway?
Yeah.
From Mississippi Road to Broadway, I don't know. It's something that she said. She said, baby, take you wherever you go. I said, what you talking about? That means you got a better chance at being yourself.
Yeah.
You know, everybody else is taken, so be yourself. So I think I've gotten to where I am now because I'm authentically Kenny Leon. I'm not like anyone else. You know, when I work with Denzel or Sam Jackson, I think they like it because I'm my raw, authentic self. If something is not working, hey man, that's not working. And, you know, and they test you, they test your trust. And so, yeah.
What happens, though, when you're being your raw, authentic self and you're out there and an actor, and then suddenly somebody tells you, you know, you shouldn't be an actor, you should be a director? What was that moment like? I mean, you're being yourself, you're doing the right thing, right?
Yeah, my boss, Frank Whittow, he said I couldn't direct. You know, he said I was a wonderful actor, he wanted me to act, but I knew in my heart, God had blessed me to direct. And so in order to keep the love with Frank, I had to say, I love you, but I got to move. And I found out that in life, every 7 to 10 years, you have to change and do something else. And you can't
Change jobs?
Change jobs. You can't be a prisoner of what you're doing. And so when I left that acting company, it allowed me to go off into the world to become a director. When I left the Alliance Theater, it allowed me to leave that theater and then become a Broadway director. So every 7 to 10 years, you should leave and you know, step into yourself.
You also talk about life lessons, that it's important to know what you don't know and find that out. Be observant and be open to the answers that come your way.
Right. Look, when I did Hairspray Live, that was after I did The Wiz Live. Hairspray Live had 800 crew people. 800.
Wow.
We had never done a live musical like that. I didn't know what I was doing, but I had to step into it. I had to believe into it. I had to admit what I didn't know, and because I did that, I was able to pull off something that I think was really wonderfully done.
The current play you're working on, Children of a Lesser God, is about a deaf student and her teacher. What did you learn from directing that?
I learned how stupid I was. Lauren Ritloff, who's now nominated for a Tony Award, she hadn't ever acted before, and she was teaching me sign language. And after a year of sign language with her, I said, whoa, maybe you could be this person. And I cast her in her first Broadway show. Wow. So the fact that she's in her first Broadway show and now she's nominated for a Tony Award, which is coming up Sunday, that's pretty amazing.
August Wilson and Sam Jackson are big mentors of yours. August is no longer with us, of course.
Sam Jackson is the best. From day one, I could always call him, hey man, should I do this? Should I do that? And he's always been a person that reminded me that I'm from the South and that in the South, grown folks get up and go to work. And he said, find your passion and figure out a way to get paid for it. And that's what we've done, and hopefully I can continue to make my mother and my grandmother happy by taking me wherever I go. And as I leave my hotel room every day, after I say my prayers, I say, God, I want to take you wherever I go today.
Yeah.
So I hope I brought a good spiritual feeling here today. And I hope you guys go out and get the book.
The sentiment of that's nice. Take you wherever you go.
It really is, yeah.
Thank you,
Congrats.
Kenny Leon. Good luck on Sunday.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you
on
so
Sunday.
much.
Tony's are Sunday, you know.
Yes.
Take You Wherever You Go is available tomorrow, wherever you like to buy your books. The Tonys, as you heard Kenny say, will air this Sunday night at 8, 7 Central right here on...
CBS.
Yeah.